Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and today we're going to be covering a redo of an old deck from the previous meta for Guilds of Ravnica, and that is going to be in Ravnica Allegiance, Izzet Drakes. It's basically, for all intents and purposes, the same deck that it was before. We do splash a little black to be able to get some other spells in, but let's go ahead and take a look. I really like this deck. This is one of my favorites. I really feel like the deck needs to kind of start off with Niv-Mizzet in the deck, but we'll get to that here shortly. So in case you've not seen Izzet Drakes before, this is kind of the basic composition of it. The whole strategy, of course, is to throw as many spells as you possibly can into your graveyard as quickly as possible to get the Drake super big, get rid of anything that's in your way, and win with gigantic flying Drake creatures. Relatively simple strategy. So 4 dive downs keep your Drakes on the boards and make them hexproof and get them a little bit more extra toughness. Ops help you cycle through your deck. It's been said multiple times, I think I kind of agree with it, that if you put an opt in your deck, you're basically just shorting your deck by 4 cards, because it's scry 1, draw 1, scry 1, draw 1. So, but it is a nice little cantrip to toss in there to help build up the strength of your Drakes. So this is Ravnica's Allegiance addition to this deck. That is the Pteramander. Cool little card. You're seeing it everywhere. It's in mono blue. It's a 1/1 flyer, and that for adapt, you get to make it into a 5/5 flyer, and that costs 1 less for each spell that is in your graveyard. Now, considering the whole deck is built around putting stuff into your graveyard, this kind of makes him pretty big, pretty fast. 2 spell pierces to kind of keep away from the things like, you know, Settle the Wreckage, Cleansing Novus, things like that. Kind of get those things off the board as quickly as possible so they're not affecting your cards. Maximize velocity can help you if you get shocked or lightning struck on one of your creatures. Lava Coils, but it is another one that you can toss in. I don't know if you're going to use the Jumpstart ability on it, because ideally you want to keep that in your graveyard. 4 shocks to get rid of those little critters. Charter Course, this one allows you to draw cards once you've attacked, or you can choose not to and discard a card, but you can discard a spell that you're not going to use and help make your Drakes bigger. Lava Coils for the bigger threats that you're concerned with, including other Drakes. Discover Dispersal allows you to draw a card and scry. The reason why you splash black in this deck, and the whole purpose for splashing black in it, is for the Dispersal part of it, which we'll get to in a second. There's only 1 black source in the entire deck, so more often than not you're not going to be using it, but once you have it, it's kind of nice to have. And here are your home run hitters, their game winners right here, your Enigma Drakes and your Crackling Drakes. 04 for this one, 04 for this one as well, and they have a power equal to the number of spells you have in your graveyard. Those are instants and sorceries. These are your winners. This is how you're going to win the game right here with these 2 cards. Entrancing Nullity, if the game does get a little bit too long and you have a big creature over there that you kind of want, just take it. Fantastic little... Oh, that's not... Obviously you can't take hexproof creatures, but Thief of Sanity, any of the big flying creatures that you're concerned with, just take it. It's yours. Mana base is really simple. 8 islands, 4 mountains, 4 steam vents, 4 Sulfur Falls, and a Blood Crypt. And I have all the dual lands for this deck, because this is a deck that I've played quite a bit. I do enjoy this one. Sideboard is mostly against control, sometimes against aggro. There's an extra Shivan Fire in here, just in case you've got a bunch of other critters out there that are, they're getting wide really fast. 2 Disdainful Strokes to help you counter, negates, search for Azcanta, kind of keep shuffling stuff into there. Raptor Hatchling also helps against those aggro decks, because it helps you get a little bit bigger creature out there. Fiery Cannonade, if they start getting too wide too fast, that'll help kind of tamp those down. Beacon Bolt's sort of this can be a main board card. I really can see it, because you are dumping a bunch of spells into your graveyard, and it does more damage equal to the amount of cards in your graveyard that are instants and sorceries, so why not? Our good old buddy Raul, and of course I've got the pre-open beta Raul. He's fantastic. This is a great little card. Can be useful, can be a good addition to the deck in control matchups. And of course, my boy, Niv-Mizzet. He is the ultimate counter to counter spells. He can't be countered, and then every time they cast a spell, they're just taking more and more damage, and you're drawing cards. Fantastic. Awesome little deck. So, let's go play some ranked with Izzet Drakes. Super excited, because I got these from my local game store, so there will be videos coming up on the Planeswalker decks. Can't wait to play those. Those are oodles of fun. Those are great entry-level decks to get into the game. Not bad. Not bad at all. We have red and blue sources of mana. Oh, I have fears here. I have concerns. Yep, this is going to be good old mono red. I wish I had a dive down in my hand, but I do not. I'm going to hold. I've got a couple of shocks in there to kind of deal with his little critters that they put down. Risk factor? No, I will take that action. All I need is a dive down. I know the instant that I put down that Pteramander, he's dead. So I'm just going to hold. I might start charting a course here at this point. Let's see how it goes. Okay. I'll take that too. No Drakes yet. A little concerned. Sure. I was gonna say, did he not get any of his burn, or is he just waiting on me? None of my critters. And none of my counter spells either. I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop an island. So worst case scenario, I only have one spell in the bin. Worst case scenario, I can start throwing stuff into the bin to allow Pteramanders to get bigger so that he can't Lightning Strike and shock them, but I'm kind of at a loss here. What's going on? More lightnings. No critters at all. He's not throwing any aggro down. It's actually really surprising. Sure. I've never seen anyone play a mono red like this. I have to admit. There's one of his creatures. Okay. Finally. Let's toss the island. He would have to lightning strike twice. Yeah, I need to put something down there and give him something else to shoot at, otherwise I'm just dead. Probably not the right decision. And then he's got enough lightning strikes to just flat out kill me, and a shock. That's just going to be my luck. Yeah, super slow. I will give this mono red player some credit. He is taking his time. Don't really have much of a choice now. Let's start picking off his creatures. I assume that's going to go to my face, but it's not going to go to the Pteramanders that I put down later. Yeah, this just went really slow. Unfortunately. Yeah, he just needs one burn spell. That's all he needs, and I'm dead. It is the bane of best of one in Arena is this mono red deck. Well, he's obviously going to take that. Nice. I'm gonna get killed by a goblin with a bomb in his chest. Alright, is what it is. I can accept it. It's a good deck. Alright, anything but mono red. Anything but mono red. I mean, it can be mono deck. It really can. It's just, for whatever reason, all my creatures just didn't want to come out. There we go. See, that's how you're supposed to do it. Let's toss down the blue and say hello. I'm going to wait. Because if he does turn out to be mono red, we're bumping into the... Oh, no, he's Simic. Cool. Or he's a gate deck. Even better. Lovely. Well, if you don't get one, you get the other. Draw me something good now. All lands. Nothing but land. Interesting. You don't normally see lightning strikes in that deck. Let's just roll with the 1 for now. Leaves 1 open for dive down. Yep, more gates. More gates. I'm gonna need to get ahead of him quickly here. Keep a dive down open. Draw a card. Got a shock. That's cool. Keep that in mind. Yeah, so why did I shock that and that? I guess I could have shocked him too. Probably could have done it before. They're going to have bigger, much bigger creatures. They're going to have the Colossus are going to be out. You're going to have a whole bunch of other... Interesting. Interesting. I mean, that's the one we're looking for, the Ram. That would be the Ram. We'll pay the 2 life for that. So 4 is going to leave me a dive down or a spell pierce. I think I'm going to wait because he's going to Gates Ablaze at any point in time here. I'm going to hit him with 1. Let's see what he does. Oh, I thought that was going to do 1 more. Darn it. Oh, well, that was a waste. Ah, such a misplay. No sir. At least you don't get the draw off of it. My goodness. I can enter tap. I don't actually need the mana at this point. No, I'll wait. He'll Gates Ablaze now. Yep. And that's why I didn't kill all my creatures. Unfortunately. Let's chart a course. Let's get another one in there. Let's discard the opt. Trying to think of what he wants to do in this one. Yeah. I am going to kill his ram in response. Probably has another one. That's why he's not that concerned. Oh, it's odd. Draw a bunch of cards. I could... No. Of course. Just draw more cards. Really? Nice. Very nice. No, I want to wait. I want to wait till he gets one of his bigger ones, and I'll take those. It's a sorcery. So as much as... I mean, obviously, if I get stuck with nothing to cast next turn, maybe I'll take it. No gates. No gates. That's what I'm waiting for. I will take that, thank you very much. Converted mana cost of 2. Thank you. He's just going to Gates Ablaze and take everything back. Guild Summit. Really nice. Draw more cards. What's he gonna do? Okay. At some point in time, he's gonna have to discard all those cards. That is the downside to that Gates deck, is you can easily deck yourself. So easy. I wonder why it keeps bouncing it back to his side like that. That's weird how the when he guild summits, it bounces the Hydro Crisis back to his hand. That's weird. Like that, see? Weird. Weird. He's down to 18 cards. I mean, he's really burning through. 16. And most of those are going straight to the graveyard when he's done. That's cool. How many Gates Ablaze did he use? 2. Maybe he doesn't have any more. Maybe he elected to switch those out for Lightning Strikes? Oh, that whole lot of good that does me. Not gonna be enough. He's gonna win right here. How did I go through this? Like, I've only seen, what, one Drake? 1, 2, 3. Sure, why not make him spend mana? I hate looking at my phone while I'm recording, but unfortunately I'm on call this weekend, and IT never sleeps. Rhythm of the Wild. Oh, lovely. Give it haste. Give them all haste. That's awesome. Sure, I'll kill a creature before I go with his own creature. Interesting. Yeah, no, when he got the Arcway Angel out, that was really kind of the end of the game, because there was no way I was going to get through all that life. My goodness. But alas, we will try again. We will try to win a game before we leave. We can do this. I feel like it's cycling through my avatars, by the way. I don't know. We had a power outage here. Like, we've got a whole bunch of crazy wind here. And we had a power outage for 3 hours. I actually was afraid I wasn't going to be able to record any of my videos, and that was going to be late, and that was going to make me super angry. But yeah, no, it's weird. I don't know. I've been having connection issues, maybe, possibly. Who knows? So his ring is it? I think I'm going to let this go. And then Spell Pierce is his next move. I'll let that enter tapped. What's he got? 2 Steam Vents. Gotta give him that. 3. That's a heck of an opening hand. So now I cast my Pteramander. Now that I can protect it. At least for a turn. I think this is a mirror match. Sure. Let's do Discover. All the draw. All the draw. I'll bin that. Go in there, Mr. Pteramander. Chemiker's Insight. I've got 3 in there. Okay. What do you got for us? Ooh, he actually paid for the Painland. He's got something. So I can't prevent him from doing that, so go ahead. I could make him pay the 2 extra to do it, but he's going to do something like that, and I'm not going to let him do that. Let's wait. I'm really getting kind of short on mana here. Come on, my friend. What do you have? No, sir. And if you have a Spell Pierce, I have the 2 mana for it. Ugh. I would pull the dive down. Unfortunately, I can't use it. And no mana. Weird. Alright, is what it is. So let's go for all the draw. No, I don't need any more mana. Let's keep. Because I need the mana. I need to be able to get the Crackling Drake that I don't have dive down on board. Come on. Ouch. I shall discard Chart a Course. I'm okay with that. We will opt on this turn. Sure, I'll take the mana. We will Lava Coil old Nicky Boy. And wait. I've got to have plenty of stuff in there for Crackling Drake now. Oh, he's going to take the Drake. Oh. Yep. He is not concerned about anything else I have. Lovely. I'm starting to recognize a theme with this deck, and that's like none of my creatures come. Seen 2. I saw that 1 Pteramander and the Crackling Drake, and that's it. Okay. He's going to use his ability. And I'm going to shock him twice. No fire, no. Sure. Ah, I can't take it. Because it's a creature, not a permanent. Ah, that would have been nice. I don't know. Me and this deck are not getting along well today. No fire. Might as well throw it dive down because I have nothing to put it on. There we go. There we go. Casting cost 3. 1, 2, 3. He's got a negate. Oh, that's going to be game. There's quite literally nothing I can do now. He's going to drop every card out of my hand, so I either cast it or he counters it. He's gonna start pulling stuff out of my graveyard or out of my hand to use against me. Boo. Well put together deck. Well put together. Let's play it out, see what happens. Probably kept a Drake. Or a Shock. Yep, kept a Drake. Of course. He gets my Drake. Why wouldn't he?
No fire.
I have no cards to give you, my friend. Ha. Give me a Shock. Please. Please give me a Shock. Not what I wanted. Decisions. You could minus him. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. That's what he's gonna do. That's enough to do it. Excellent game. I feel like I've been on a losing streak lately as far as the games I record. I've been doing really well in ranked up until this point. Ooh. Alright, we're going to give one more shot at this. One more shot. Because it's just literally chewing away at all my gold rank that I built up over the weekend. Alright, one more shot, and then if not, we will, for the rest of the day, we'll move on to different decks. Like I said, I've got my Planeswalker decks I'd like to start playing with and see how those do. The Mad Russian. Ooh. Again, it's cycling through my avatar. Yeah, let's see how it does. Ah, I always forget that's the one that I can do the next turn. Oh well. Is what it is. Let's see what happens. Mono blue. I'm gonna bet you. This should be an interesting matchup. Is he gonna counter it? Nope. Gotta wait. Yep, is what it is. Come on. He's going to drop a Curious Obsession. Sure is. The upside to doing this is that he is now tapped down, so if I get a land, I'll be able to cast my Drake without having to worry about being countered. And that's what he's debating. Like, is it worth it to let it go? Nope, he's going to counter it. Okay. So now all I need is 1 mana. And of course I don't get it. Oh, ridiculous. Sure, let's chart a course, because we have nothing else better to do. No mana, why would we need that? Get one or the other. I get, here's all your creatures in your hand for your amusement. Ooh. But I'm going to give you no mana to cast them. Sometimes we have those days, kids. Sometimes we have those days. Hey, mana. He's just going to counter it. Oh, what to do? He's got the counters on hand. I know he does. And I don't have the mana to get through it. Well, let's start pulling counters out of his hand. Or dive downs. Yep. No, I don't want to stop there or stop there. I'm having a frustrating run here. And now he's got all the mana in the world, like, to do what he needs to do. Sure. Please, please be mana. Thank you. I'm going to take damage for it, but why not? So he has a potential for 2 counter spells here. Need to start pulling them. We'll be dead in a minute anyway. Sure. My goodness. Down to 2 and is completely untapped in a handful of counter spells. I suspect this might be over. Interesting choice. Didn't have to go for that. Maybe he'll let me score 1? Maybe. Probably not. Yep. And that's going to be game. Sure, let's toss this down while we're at it. Frustrating. Frustrating. I think this would be better in best of 3s. I think that's probably where my mistake is because I'm trying to show off as many decks as it can play against. I am getting crushed in the best of 1s. But is what it is. I feel like this deck does have a ton of potential, and it just wiped out all of my gold. All the work I put in this week, and it wiped out everything. Awesome. So yeah, I feel like the deck does have a ton of potential. Do check it out. Don't base it on my performance. I am not the best when it comes to the super competitive deck, so this is a fun thing for me. So I do hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. Let me know down below, what am I doing wrong with that deck, and what should I have done? Do you feel that Izzet Drakes is still viable in the meta when you have the mono blues and you have the gates? And I mean, we just saw all the top 3 ones as far as I'm concerned in best of 1s. You saw the mono red, you saw the mono blue, and you saw the gates deck, and obviously it doesn't hold water against those decks. So what would you do to help improve that one? Let me know in the comments down below. That would be super fantastic. Also, of course, there is a Patreon if you are so inclined. That is patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga. And until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your